And we're live! Welcome to the Wednesday nights, a group of friends that get together to play role-playing games live on Roll20. Now, let's meet the players. Tonight we have Hans.
Cheers, spelunkers, chummers, and investigators. Saint Thad, priest of Shantae.
And Keith.
Hello there, I'll be playing the third, a paladin of Shantae.
And Laird.
Good evening, I'm Laird, and I am playing Davin the monk.
And not last, certainly not least, we have Bryce.
Hello, I am the Weasel of Shantae, and that is the gang.
The Weasel of Shantae.
We've converted. He's just going after some priestess, I imagine.
And I am GM Jeremy, and we're going to be continuing our campaign here, Wildlands Arid Heart, a.k.a. the Desert of Desolation, the epic TSR super module from back in the 80s. So where we left off was you guys had just Weasel led you into another well. Is really
Weasel does what he does best.
Yeah.
A well in the middle of the desert, in a temple.
Yeah.
We're well on our way.
That was hilarious. All right.
Actually, it was pretty terrible. It stopped when I said it.
So you guys are, you are in the tomb of amun-re or amun-ra, and you went through it. It appeared to have been plundered. You went all the way through this thing, and then Weasel was just like, man, I know what I need to do. Started stripping off his clothes, walking towards the well. Jumps in.
Called him.
Yeah, and climbed up into the sluice way, right? And the sluice way is about it's probably about 4 feet high, and you guys are kind of hunched over, right?
God.
There's water flowing. It's probably up to your knees, and you're walking against the current as you're climbing, and the sluice way it's kind of sloped like this, kind of upwards. So you guys are just walking up. Yep. And it takes about an hour. I want to check something here really quick.
We go up this shaft for an hour?
Yep. It's pretty.
You're kidding me.
It's pretty slow going. Oops.
So we're like inching along, basically.
Yeah, you're moving against the water, and
You guys are going to feel this in the morning.
yeah, definitely.
Oh my god, my calves. Right.
Who's behind the half?
I'm
No
probably... No, yeah, I would be at... If I slipped and fell, we would all be going.
Well, as long as you didn't eat fish and cheese, we're good.
Yes, no fish and cheese.
No, we haven't missed have a party member missing in a while, so no fish and cheese.
Yeah, no, we haven't really. Let's see here. I am.
Just jinxed it.
Make it so.
I stepped away and my microphone was really loud, so I'm trying to find my microphone settings to see if anything switched back when I rebooted. But anyway, you guys talk amongst yourselves for a moment here while I try to get this thing to calm down for a minute.
Why
noticed-
is it very
Quit
slimy?
lagging. Hurry up. Come on, guys. Davin's like 30 feet ahead of you guys.
Well, he's doing his monk like he's probably crawling on the walls.
No. This is a daily workout, like the beginnings of a daily workout.
He's like doing the splits, not even touching the water,
No, it's not that.
I
Well,
heard
water
the-
I'm used to.
Yeah, I
Prefer
don't
this
mind
over
this.
sand.
This is like, sneaking into Ventress or one of the other cities around the islands. Smuggle some slaves out.
always a good heart.
Okay. So I am going. So you guys travel for about an hour.
Of course, we do force them to work our ships, but they're.
And
they're
you
free.
actually, before I do
Pay for their
that,
freedom.
let me do something here. So you travel upward for about an hour, and then you reach this intersection, and the intersection goes to the right, and you can see light coming out of a drain. Off to the left, and there's water pouring through the drain, right? And then off to the left, there's what appears to be this shaft that seems to go up, gosh, who knows, farther than you can see, and there's a lot of condensation on the walls there, and so a lot of humidity, a lot of condensation. And then off to the right, you just step about 10 feet and you're underneath kind of this large drain, which does have water kind of flowing through it, and then you can see light. It seems to go up into a room.
Huh. So that must be an air shaft. Is that shaft big enough for a human to crawl up it, or is it?
Yes.
Both of them are.
So the shaft is big enough for somebody to crawl up, but there's just nothing to hold on to. It's just smooth shaft going straight up into darkness. And then the passage over on the right, you can actually stand. You can take a step. You can stand up full height, walk forward about 10 feet. You can see this manhole size, like drain cover. A little bit of water is flowing through. It's not completely covered in water. There's just water flowing through it.
Well, I know the only
And
way I
there's
can
light
get
down
out.
there.
Yeah, there's light.
Can I remove the cover?
Yeah. You go over there pretty easily. You just kind of, shake it loose a little bit, and then you move the cover.
Can I see it all? What's down there?
Yeah, you can.
Poke your head up.
Oh, something's going on.
Yep.
There we go.
Whoa!
What in the ass?
Yeah. So it opens up into a large
Maybe
room.
it's friendly.
You can see that. Yeah, is it friendly?
Bet it's got a riddle.
Yep. Let's see here. This room. So after the rugged passage up the sluiceway and the tremendous pounding given by the cascade of water, travel along the horizontal duct brought you to this intersection, about 10 feet or so, sort of 3-foot wide chamber, water poured from the... As you look into this room, you can see that water is actually pouring from that pool down into the drain where the weasel is sticking his head out of.
This drain?
Yep. And in the center of this 30-foot room, you see this large circular well, 10 feet in diameter. It surges with clear water. So let's get some cool sound effects here with some water. There we go. Surging with water. On the opposite side of the room is a platform, and behind you is a door. A large figure lies prone upon the platform, its deep brown eyes glaring at your intrusion. Water rushes at an enormous rate from the well into this channel into the floor. And this channel, so it's about 3 feet wide, about 3 feet deep, and then leads to that circular opening, right, that you guys came out of.
three-headed dog? No music playing?
Nope. You've just you've got this large figure that is laying on that platform, glaring at you.
I mean, did we all pop out, or was this just what he saw poking his head out?
The weasel saw this poking his head out, and this large andro Sphinx staring him eye to eye. He looks annoyed. He asks.
We just called for an hour.
Yeah, Thad pops his head up, and now there's a couple of heads poking out of it.
I crawl out of the way into the room.
Okay.
Kind of keeping an eye on the Andro Sphinx. Does it say anything?
It does. As you guys emerge, he just shakes his head, and
Up
he
and down,
says,
side to side.
side to side. He says,
Oh, that's
"What
good.
are you doing here?"
We're on a holy quest.
To free the spirits
We've
of
come to
Amun-re.
gather the star gems of Martek, as prophesized.
We are the heroes of the desert waste.
Amun-Ra approached us in the desert and told us to come to his tomb to release him and get the star gem.
He says, "I see. Well, let's play a little game. You answer one of my riddles, and I will answer any one question you have about the tomb. If you cannot answer correctly, then it would appear that I have a new meal. What do you say?"
Sounds fun. Sphinx.
The answer is an egg. No, just kidding.
42.
He chuckles to himself.
Shantea shall give us the answer. You battle a goddess, Sir Sphinx.
He just looks smug. He says, "Very well. All of the people who live on the east side of Bralizar tell the truth all of the time. All of the people who live on the west side never tell the truth. During the day, when both east and west siders mingle in the shops and streets of either end of town, it is impossible to tell one from the other by appearance alone. If you get lost in Bralizar, what one question could you ask that would tell you correctly which side of town you were on?" And then he puts his head into his paws and watches you.
Davin gathers the group into a circle facing one another and lowers his voice. Says, "Well, what do you think?"
Have to be something to do with the direction, with one always lying and one always telling the truth.
Yeah. It's like... East always tells us the truth. Then we need to ask...
West are always liars. We're lost in the city.
It seems like it would have to be a question that would answer both where they're from and where we are, because he's, the one question to find out what district you're in.
Yeah.
And so by finding out where they are, either through truth or contradiction, where they're from through truth or contradiction, would tell us where we are, right?
Yeah. It's that whole tell me which one is lying thing, right?
Yeah.
So it would be that classic math quiz thing. So, but we would have to.
Out of character, this sort of thing is normally done, I believe, with more than one question, or usually not a restriction on the questions. But it should still be able to be accomplished. It's been so long since I've thought about this one.
Yeah. So if we went over to the eastern side, if we're in the middle, tell me, are we on the east? 1 second, we're figuring it out.
Are you stumped?
No, God no. We're just taking our time resting. We just took an hour to climb up 100-foot shaft. So
I'm not seeing the trick.
How hard is it to kill an Andros?
we have to ask them like, we have to ask like one of them, tell me if you're a Westerner and are lying or something, like you said. I thought it was done with 2 questions. Like,
Yeah, that's what
One
I thought. It was done with
question.
more than one question.
One question.
Um,
one question.
But well, this one is one question. But this puzzle, again, this is out of character. This puzzle.
I think
is
it's a
normally
trick.
done-
I think it's a trick question.
Maybe, but it would be something like you pick one of them to ask the question. You point at another one saying, "Would that person tell me this is the East District or West, or
Yeah,
would someone
that's
tell
right.
me this is the East District or something like that?" The problem with that is, if the person we're asking is a liar and we point at a liar, I don't think that's going to give us any proper answer.
Uh-uh.
oh, but
So-
maybe if we have them point east and ask them to tell us, is that
Ooh.
east?
That might be a good idea. I mean, we'll know. That's a solid. What we know, what's east and west.
Yeah.
So
Because
if
you
we
can tell
ask them
by the
that,
sun.
we'll know they're a liar, and then that should also tell us what district this is, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if it has anything to do with asking whether the sun set one way or the other.
We'll know which way is east or west. So we would say,
I mean, we've been traveling in this desert for how many days? We know what direction's what.
Too many days.
well, we have one question. Would have to ask them to point east and tell us what direction that is.
And he looks at you and he growls and pounces. Everyone roll initiative.
I
What?
guess we got it wrong.
What a dick.
And to answer your question, Hans, he's going to be harder than a regular Sphinx because he's got that Andro tagged on the front of it.
I beat that Andro Sphinx by 0.02.
Okay.
I'm flying like the wind. Not really.
All right, Davin, you get to go first. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I had to adjust your volume. You got quiet again.
Did I get?
Yeah, I don't know.
You,
don't
no,
know why.
you're better now. Yeah.
Okay, good. I mean, good.
Okay. Davin is going. God, we should all fall back and just laser this fucker.
Can we fall back? We'd have to open the door. Kind of trapped in a room with them.
Davin's gonna go here and punch and kick this bastard.
Boot to the head.
Oh, fucking dice. What the hell am I doing? It's D&D 9. I don't know my dice tray out. Okay, where's my freaking Thaco chart? There it is. I hit armor class 4 on the first attack.
Miss.
And armor class 11.
Miss.
So
Davin
he's a
runs
wily little
forward,
bugger.
swinging wildly,
Not
screaming,
wildly.
"Don't hurt me!"
Just hitting and not doing anything to him.
All right, Weasel.
I'm a Andros Sphinx 2. Roar.
I'm gonna throw my hood on and then maneuver my way into the back corner of the room.
Okay.
There goes Sheila.
The third.
And hammer him.
Okay. Wow, could the campaign end here?
Worm food.
It could.
The attack. So that would be, ooh, that's really negative. Can't read. -10 armor class. Look at that.
That is definitely a hit.
No, it's 24. No, sorry. -20 would be -6.
Still a
He's
hit.
large, so 11 damage.
Dang.
And then my second attack.
I'm going to move him down a little bit so you guys can see his little health meter.
So a 9 is...
Was that an intimidation tactic?
No, you guys should know how much he's bleeding, that's all.
armor class 5.
Miss.
Okay.
And now the Andro Sphinx. He is either going to attack the third or Davin. So let's... You know what?
How much damage did you do to him the third?
11 damage.
He's going to attack each of you, actually. He's going to attack the third first.
Buckla bite.
And... so he swings at the third. AC -1?
Is he evil?
No.
Yes, that is a hit.
Okay. He does 8 points of damage, slashing you with one claw.
Okay.
And then he swings at Davin. And he hits AC 6.
It's a miss.
All right. Thad.
I drop a flame strike right down on him.
Flame strike, he says. Okay.
Is that from you going up in level? You get
Yeah.
the fancy spells now?
All right. Flame strike. Let's take a look.
So he must save versus a. He
Save
must make
for
a
half.
saving throw. Saves for half.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 20. He made his saving throw. And the damage is...
God damn it. I didn't roll very good. So half damage is going to be 8 point.
Okay. He roars and sounds irritated.
I'm irritated. My spell did so little.
Since we just have one opponent here, we'll just keep the initiative going. So back to Davin.
Okay, we'll follow up with an attempted kick.
Okay.
And that is not a hit, so missed again.
Okay. Weasel.
Backstab.
Oh,
Coming in for the backstab.
And I fumbled.
No!
Oh,
And I'm knocked out.
Oh, your boots were wet from all the climbing, and you moved in too fast, slipped, fell down onto the ground.
anybody hear something?
What's going on? We don't find Weasel ever again. Like he's knocked out, invisible. We're like, where did Weasel go?
Oh,
Isn't there normally a sword going through the chest of our opponent at this point? What's going on?
the third.
One attack this round. So 17 is
-3.
Is a -3. That is.
That's a
I
hit.
can barely read that. So that'd be 10 more points of damage.
Dang. Okay.
Thump.
And now the Andro Sphinx gets to strike back, and he's going to swing once at the third. AC -1
Oh, that's a hit.
for 5 points of damage. AC -8 against Davin.
Holy crap.
It's a miss.
For 12 points of damage. He gets you good.
Yeah, I'll say.
Bad.
You will be the meal. I'm
I
a
want to know
laser.
this damn riddle now.
Where is it? There we go.
Dad's all. Nail him. I don't know if you.
All right. What do you?
That's not a hit.
Oh, laser rifle.
So the first one is definitely a miss.
Well, what's your Thaco is what? What is your Thaco with that weapon?
I'm a Thaco of 16. I rolled 11. I hit armor.
Armor class 3, so that's a miss. But you get 2 shots with it, right?
Yeah. Whoops.
There you go.
So that's a -1. Wait. 15 with the 16. That's armor class 1.
Miss. All right.
No bonuses.
I don't have any bonuses.
Oh, okay.
Unless there's bonuses inherent in the weapon I don't know about.
No, you have to wear the helmet.
Davin. Laser blasts are going by. You were
Yeah,
at
it's
a
gonna
dropping of a sword or something behind the creature. You don't know.
and a sloshing of wet clothing.
Yeah.
The priest took out the weasel. I couldn't see him.
Devin's gonna try and punch it a couple of times.
Okay.
Again. Okay. That's armor class -2.
That's a hit.
Awesome. And that is for 12 points of damage.
You finish him.
Oh!
Well
Didn't expect
done.
that.
Well.
After that first hit of yours, the third, I was thinking, yeah, he's not going to be as bad as we thought because his health bar went down like a third, you know.
But he could dish out some
Ironically,
damage.
yeah, he could.
Yeah, he has this paralyzing tail too.
Yeah.
That's your excuse, and
Where
you're
did the
sticking
weasel
to
go? Did he get the weasel somehow? Did he cast the spell?
After about 30 seconds, he wakes up.
Oh, the weasel wakes up? I thought the Andro
No,
Sphinx
no,
wakes up.
Weasel wakes up.
Talk about one of the best ways to save face. He's just like, you guys got there before I did. Good job.
Man, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna search this Sphinx to see if he has any keys or anything.
Sure.
In his pockets.
Give me an intelligence check.
Well, there might be something on the
I rolled a
around the
1,
platform he's sitting
which
on.
is good.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you
Wait,
You search.
we're supposed to be under, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you search the room pretty thoroughly. This pool seems to be getting filled from a pipe or something that runs underneath the floor over to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's overflowing and then dripping into the drain. And this door to the south is not locked.
I open it.
Are there any other doors or anything else in the room?
He didn't find anything else in the room.
I can do some healing.
I can use that.
I'll lay hands on Davin. You get 3.
Thank you.
I do the same for the third.
What is this?
God damn it. 3.
Okay. Weasel, as you investigate the hallway a little bit, you notice that the hallway is filled with a mist, this orange, rust-colored mist, and they're swirling around. It's very dry and warm, and it smells vaguely sulfurous. Entering seems to present no problem, but the mist does obscure everything visually.
The hell?
Even bright lights become a diffuse haze, and it is literally impossible to see one's hand 6 inches in front of one's eyes.
Davin, you got 8 more hit points.
Cheers, that's great. How does infravision work for you in here?
Doesn't work.
So I might be the best to lead us.
The blind, should we tie each other with like a rope or something?
Or just hang on to one another?
Hand on shoulder.
Yeah. Hand on shoulder.
Keith, you
Davin.
got 5 hit points.
Oh, thanks.
Davin,
Should we
you want in front then?
Yeah, should we check this this fog first though, and make sure it's not going to knock us out or something?
Well, we probably don't want to light a fire. I'm going to pull out my mace. It has continual light on it.
Yeah. You pull out your mace.
And now we can't see 3 inches in front of us.
And
That's it.
although it looks bright in the room with the Sphinx, once you step into the mist, it seems to diffuse it, and you can still only see about 6 inches into this mist.
Well, we can't light a match if it smells sulfurous.
Well, maybe we can burn it off. Should we try to
No.
stand in there in the room and then throw a torch inside of it and see if it burns off?
I don't feel like blowing up.
Well, I don't want to be inside it if someone does that to us.
I guess we could do it from the well.
So I'm gonna walk along the wall, hand like on the wall.
Yeah.
Is Davin in front of us?
You
or
notice. You run your hand along the wall, and you notice that it goes smooth for a while, and then it starts to curve. So you're kind of flat, and then it's kind of curving to the west. As you guys enter into the mist a little bit further, After a short time, you feel slightly lightheaded. The sulfurous smell seems to have disappeared, but your mind wanders. You have a difficult time counting paces as you walk, and you lose count frequently. All distance sense is gone with your sight, though your sense of touch seems strangely unimpaired.
I giggle and keep going along the wall, like leaning on it.
Okay.
So,
Um,
Davin has a monk ability, all around sight,
Okay.
and basically able to detect opponents on all sides, provided they aren't visible. Can't be struck from behind or suffer penalty from back attack. Constantly in effect. This mixed with blind fighting also. The description seems opponent oriented, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it could help here.
Well, you're still experiencing the same thing as everyone else is. So you can see about 6 inches in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
When you get in there, you're lightheaded, and
Yeah, I'm
you can't
not
focus.
relying on the eyes, and Davin probably would have tied something around his face, but it's still just cloth, and the stuff would still just get through it. I'm sure.
Yeah. It does.
Regardless, he's going to try and stay focused on passing through and getting through this. So it's a forward movement and an attempt to get out of the cloud.
So you're not going to hold on to somebody's shoulder. You're just going to walk into the cloud.
Well, somebody should be holding on to me, right? I mean, before he goes too far.
we've been following the weasel. Kind of took off without you.
Whoever's in front of me is who my hand is on.
He'll put his hand on Thad and then just feel his way forward.
Okay.
And get up to the front, and then keep on moving, making sure that Weasel's hand is on him.
Okay. Yep. And are you? I mean, you find your way to the front, and then what are you doing?
When you say the front, you mean like a wall?
Well, you find Weasel, who was in the front,
Leaning on the wall.
He's
This is a wall right here.
Slowly shuffling.
Yeah. So I put Weasel's other hand that's not on the wall on my shoulder.
Okay.
On Davin's shoulder, and then continue forward until we can't go forward anymore or are out of the cloud.
Okay, so Davin, you're just marching forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not letting go of the wall because I can't see.
Okay. Davin, as you're walking forward, you bump into Weasel, and you have no idea how he got in front of you. Weasel, for you, for some reason, he turned around and walked right into you.
Ow. I turn him around and like grab his shoulders, and I turn him around
Okay.
and like give him a shove. Not like a shove, just kind of like go.
Did he just
And I
turn
just
me
keep
in the wrong
shuffling
direction?
along. And I just keep shuffling along the wall.
Yeah, I'm following Weasel. So if Weasel's following, are we moving around this bend here?
You can't tell. The third, you can't. You're holding on to Weasel. Thad, you're holding on to the third. You can't really tell. To you, you're just like, I don't even know how I'm moving. It's like in outer space or something. Weasel,
Right.
you can feel the curve of the wall as you're moving forward.
I can tell my direction's changing.
You can tell that it's curving, and yeah, you can by feeling the wall, you can tell that like, oh hey, I'm
Okay.
turning
As we're
to the
going
left.
around the curve, because of the curve, I'm unintentionally like dragging Davin like into the curve.
Yeah, Davin, you try
So
taking.
he's like grinding against the wall.
Yeah,
as we're
Davin, you
going
try
forward.
you try to move forward, but you run like face first into the wall, and then you got Weasel pushing you against the wall as well.
This way. What's going on?
So
Let it happen.
Let me
Surprise!
see something here real quick.
Oh, Batman. So we can't move forward around this corner.
Well, Davin keeps stumbling a little bit. He's getting lost
Yeah,
in the
and-
fog here.
He's going to make another attempt to press on.
Okay. All right. So you know, Weasel kind of faces you what he thinks is forward, and then you make another attempt to take a step, and you go forward.
Okay, so we'll continue on. I take it we've reached a wall and we have to kind of turn now, I guess.
You didn't. You know, you're like at one point you felt a wall, but then you were just like, nope, look, this way's forward, and you took a step forward. You moved forward about 5 feet, and you were like, yep, moving forward.
All right, so we'll continue.
All right, you continue moving forward. Feel pretty good about your next.
And the goal is,
bit.
as I said, either till we can't go forward anymore or we're out of the fog.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm like drunkenly just rolling along the wall. You know.
Yeah, you're
Spinning.
rolling along the wall. Now, were you holding on to Davin?
Davin wouldn't have
Trying
moved
to.
without his hand still on him.
Okay, well, for some reason, Davin went off to your right, and you're trying to hold on to the wall.
Yeah, I mean, Davin's sensitive enough. He would have any tug. He would have stopped.
Yep.
He
So you
wouldn't have
stop.
broken the hold.
Okay. Weasel's got a hold of you. You tugged. You stopped.
All right. Davin's gonna sigh and put himself here,
Okay.
letting Weasel lead.
Okay. Weasel continues moving following the wall.
Who's
More
this
like
new?
flopping along the wall, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, you're rubbing against it. Your sense of touch doesn't seem to be impacted by this strange gas. So yeah, you can just, as long as everyone's holding shoulders, you can just continue moving forward. Continue heading west.
Elephant walk.
Yep. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. All right, so now you step into an area that doesn't have any gas, and your head just clears. Okay.
Ah.
So the mists, they kind of part, and they reveal this 10-foot square clear intersection of 4 archways. Each of the archways, though, are filled with swirling rust-colored mists.
Oh.
The same type of mist or different colors?
Nope, it's all the same.
Are there any inscriptions above the doorways or the arches?
Give me a percentage roll.
81%.
Okay. You're looking around. You don't see anything like that. Everyone else also give me a percentage check as you enter into that space.
11%.
11. All right. The third, you detect a cool, fresh breeze coming from the way that you had just come. Other than that, these other 3 entry passages remain a mystery.
67%.
Yep, you didn't detect the breeze.
95%.
Neither did that.
I let everyone know, hey, check out this breeze that's coming from back from where we were.
So that'll tell us the way out.
So yeah, so
That's how we
he
work the
gives
way
you
out.
that, and it's like, oh, hey, you can definitely feel that.
Cool.
Now you all are aware.
Uh,
find that passage a little bit easier next time if you want to go back that way.
I'm gonna detect evil, like each direction. See if there's any evil emanating. 60 foot.
You don't detect any evil.
I think it's fairly safe to move forward one of these directions. Which way?
Are any of them sloping, or are we sloping at all?
Let's
Ooh,
take a
yeah,
look.
we can belly crawl.
Let's see if any of them are sloping. Oops.
Yeah, is there any way to get below the mist?
There is not any way to get below the mist.
Do you have any spells like?
Mm,
I don't have anything that creates wind.
Yeah.
none of it
As
appears
long
to
as
be
we're
sloping.
grabbing a wall, I think we'll be okay.
I'm immune to disease. This is a disease, I
It's not a
imagine.
disease. Some kind of disorienting gas.
Yeah.
Just have to keep your hands on the wall.
Okay, which way?
South or down?
Yeah, that seems like logical.
Okay. So yeah, keeping your hands on the wall,
Oh, I like keep my whole shoulder, like
Okay.
body, on the wall.
as long as you're touching the wall, you do find that you are able to keep moving forward through the hallway. So go ahead.
Same order. Davin next.
All right. Here, the mists part and reveal a 10-foot by 30-foot section of a clear corridor. And you can see the mists are filling the archways at both ends, and archways that lead out from the center and from both sides of the wall are also filled with mist. On the floor in the center of this area is a ring that appears to be made of fine silver.
A ring?
Is it attached to the floor?
And oh, that's interesting. I wonder why they put that there.
It looks
But
like a
yes,
hammer.
I know it's supposed to be a ring.
Very odd.
So pretend the hammer's a ring.
I'm gonna pull it.
Everyone, give me a percentile check.
68.
27.
27. Okay. Anybody else?
60.
Okay. Davin?
79.
Okay. All right. Who grabbed the ring?
Thad?
The third?
The third reached down to
Oh,
pick it up.
third.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you pick up the ring. It's a nice looking ring
Oh, it's like a hand, like a ring for like a.
that you wear. Yeah, put on your finger.
Oh, I thought it was like a ring on the ground with like a chain. You know, like.
Don't put that on.
I bet it's magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll identify later with the wand, but I don't want to do it just on one thing right now.
Okay. Put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Or should we put it in the portable hole?
Just put it in your pocket.
Any inscriptions anywhere on the walls or above the arches or anything?
Nope.
Any inscription on the ring? Actually,
Any dead body that the ring was attached to?
Looks like there might be some magical writing on the ring, but you can't read it.
Okay. Want to keep heading south?
Sure.
Okay.
We continue south.
Okay. Thad, you see the ring back on the ground. And Davin, you see it as
What?
well.
Weird. So as soon as I left it,
Oh.
Pick
Well,
it
I'll
up.
pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
put it in the hole.
Draw a little. Brink. There's a ring.
I'm like, where did that ring go? Where did that ring go?
It's back here on the ground again.
Interesting. Maybe we needed to put it on to like get through these mists.
Detect evil on it.
Are you casting the spell, or are you telling
No,
the
not
third?
me. I'm asking third to.
Yeah, I can use my detect evil ability.
You do not detect any evil.
It is not evil.
You check your pocket, the ring is not there anymore.
Back on the ground.
It was back on the ground.
Should we put it in the portable hole? I don't think dimensional magic works. Here, I'll pick it up and put it in that portable hole for
Okay.
Thad. Go ahead, Thad. You go first.
All right, I open the hole
Okay.
so you can drop the ring in.
Yep.
Drop.
I fold the hole up and put it away.
Okay. The ring is back on the floor.
Very weird. Okay.
Unbeknownst to you, 4 days has gone by now.
What? Oh, okay. Let's keep going.
Just saying,
There's
that
a
was
ring.
the trap, is that it ensorcels you. You don't realize how much
We're
damage
like
that does.
fascinated by this ring theory. This ring, and we're like writing math equations about
I
how
just
it.
hate to use the charges on one item, unless you really think.
Well, I don't know if can it help us get through this maze. That's what.
We don't know.
I mean, we seem to be doing okay as long as we,
Okay.
keep a hold of the wall.
Well, we'll remember it.
Mhm.
All right. So Weasel and Davin, you
Yes.
continue moving forward there. And
Hold on, I'm gonna put the ring on.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You put the ring
The one-
on. I mean, okay. You put the ring on. And then you
Only
head
bad
into the
things
mist.
Could happen here.
Does he start
The
heading?
third, you notice Thad appear on the floor next to you. The ring is down on the ground, but it's on his finger, so his hand's down on the ground. Thad, you try to move, but your hand is now stuck to the ground.
Well, we know what it does now. Research.
Might want to dispel some magic.
Yeah, the nine-fingered saint.
Did it break his hand?
No, it didn't break his hand.
But he's stuck to the floor.
His hand is stuck to the floor.
And he can't take the ring off?
He is unable to take the ring off.
Nah, because
Excellent.
it's cursed.
And
Well done.
nice knowing you, Thad. Take care.
Okay, I leave Thad on the ground. No, I start going, guys.
Hold
Thad's
on.
Fall
in
to the
trouble.
ground.
I'm gonna cast remove curse
Okay.
on myself and try to remove myself from the ring.
All right. You take a moment, you pray to Shantea. You're like, I'm so sorry. I don't know how I got into this mess.
I'm an idiot.
I'll never do it again.
And then you cast remove curse, and you're able to lift your hand off of the floor. You still have the ring on, but you're like, hey, it's not stuck to the floor anymore.
Huh.
You definitely feel as though you have
ring
removed the
off.
curse of this ring.
I guess I'll hold on to it then.
Okay.
You earned that ring, Thad.
It's a 200 gold piece silver ring.
I guess you could have blinked out of that ring. Huh.
It's cursed, maybe not.
Oh,
Okay.
well, it's a
No.
good. It was a really good thinking out of the box idea, though. Didn't get a chance to try it.
All right. So the mists revealed. They part to reveal this 10-foot section of clear corridor. The mists fill the archway to the rear, and a heavy door bars the passage ahead.
Search for traps.
Okay. What's your percentage?
It is 60.
You do not detect any traps, and it does not appear to be locked.
I open it.
All right. You open it, and there's some light inside. But we're going to take a quick bio break because apparently I drank too much water. And so we'll take a quick bio break, and then we'll come back and find out what's in the room. Be right back. and we're back.
So I open the door.
Excellent. Excellent idea. All right. You guys open the door. Inside, the door reveals a 30-foot square room that with bones that litter the floor. And standing about the room, mourning over the bones, are 3 elven females dressed in adventuring garb. There are doors in the center of each of the walls. Otherwise, the walls in here are smooth and unmarked. Some of the girls startle as the door opens. This one here, she raises a short sword and says something angrily and elvish. Tears running down her face.
Anyone speak Elvish?
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure I don't.
You say that out loud. You say, "Does
I
anyone
do
here
not.
speak Elvish?"
I do. I do speak Elvish.
So
Do I
you
understand it?
So yeah, you would understand it. She was just like, "Who disturbs us in this time of mourning?"
This afternoon, isn't it?
No insults intended.
Do you gibber back in their own dialect?
Yeah. Who are you mourning?
She replies back to you in common. "I speak your terrible language as well."
Oh, thank goodness.
You're like, I haven't spoke actual Elvish in like
In like 50 years.
10 years. Yeah.
No, I do though. I know that in Northman, that common Northman, and thieves can't. Woo.
Yep. She says, "As we traveled through this maze, we stumbled upon this grave of our long-lost brethren. She wipes the tears away, and so,
What-
so do the other girls, and stand up straight.
What happened?
We don't know.
Were you-
This happened long ago.
Davin's going to peer over the shoulders of the two in front, and he's going to take a look at the bones. Do they, I mean, to the best of his ability, they look like elven bones?
It's hard to tell. The bones are quite a mess in here, and they're definitely humanoid size.
Mm-hmm.
And these are
after the fog. I don't trust these rooms. They like to be tricky.
and these are ghosts.
Did amun-re or Martek send you?
We were sent to investigate this tomb by our elders. Why are you here?
We've been prophesized to collect the star gems for Martek.
And free amun-re.
And with that, their face just kind of relaxes a little bit. There's like,
And
Oh.
restore the land.
we
Amun-Ra came to us in the desert and sent us here to release it, free him.
then you can probably lead us out of here. We have been lost in here for I don't even know how long. Our sense of time has been distorted, and distance has been distorted, and
That's what I was afraid of.
That's the fog.
she
Alas,
says,
my dear, I
What-
don't think you could ever leave here. You are a ghost.
What year were you?
she
sent on
she
this
looks at you and
quest?
she raises an eyebrow.
I look at him and raise an eyebrow.
What do you say, Davin?
What year were you sent on this quest?
Shantaea's tit.
Yeah, they give a year that's consistent with the year you started this adventure.
So it was recent.
And she says, I am Zentha, and these are my companions, Ayla and Elrid.
They don't think they're ghosts?
Can you tell us what lies further in this pyramid through yonder doorways?
Why
Dibs
you
on
don't
it.
think they're ghosts?
More of this gas. Certainly. And I've certainly heard noises in the gas. At one point, I swear I heard horses.
Horses?
Have you tried going towards the light in the gas? You should go into the gas and go towards the light.
Keep your hands on the wall.
You're just messing with us now. The light.
Listen,
I'm gonna
I keep looking at Davin.
We would be eternally grateful if you could just lead us out of here. This quest is too much for us.
I'm gonna detect evil on them.
Thad, can you do them a courtesy?
They are not evil.
Turn them.
Courtesy what?
And turn them. Give them rest. These poor tortured souls.
Aren't they corporal?
They are.
Oh, they are. I thought
They're
they were
not
ghosts.
ghosts. They're actual
I reach out and
people.
touch Sentha's face, like, "Are you real?"
That's why I was confused. You called them
Okay.
ghosts, and they're like,
She slaps your
just
hand.
say?
Mind your manners.
And I looked at you the same way.
Oh, they're all blue. And what's the one like licking their hand?
Her name is Elrid.
Oh, that's a
I
her.
mean,
I thought that was a
I
him.
can try to turn them, but it's not going to do anything because
That's right,
they're
you did say there were
living.
3 women.
Okay, well, it looks like they're not evil, and we can lead them out to the way we just came, right?
We will support you in any way we can in your quest for Amun-Ra. We just ask that you lead us out of here.
We
I mean,
could
they could help us. We could use the bodies.
Would you like
I
to come?
don't think they're really gonna help us.
Call dibs on Ayla.
Shantea would not ever think of such a.
I don't think they're really gonna help us.
You
I
know,
mean,
healing
do you not
magic.
See all the bones?
Oh wait, I wonder if they were the reason for the.
Are there any inscriptions or anything on the walls?
Totally smooth walls.
Like, don't feed the banshees or anything like that?
They're not evil
Be careful
though.
of the sirens.
She
They
said,
are not evil.
We on our journey here we saw spirits in the desert. They must have been searching for heroes. They must have been searching for you. Ayla's like, that's right. That's right. 2 nights before we came here to the temple.
So they do know about it. We can lead them out. I think let's lead them out. I trust them now.
I mean, they look like adventurers.
They do.
Okay.
If we lead them out, let's just stagger every other one in between them. I'll bring up the rear.
So you've not
Ayla.
penetrated any further into the pyramid? You don't know where these doors lead? You just stopped here?
As soon as we entered this space, yes, we stopped. We've been here for a couple of hours.
Did you get past the Sphinx somehow? How did you get to this spot?
We never encountered a Sphinx. The
But
maze is vast, I think.
Oh, you
Or at least
entered
it feels like it.
How did you enter this maze?
We teleported in.
Teleported. How did you teleport?
We
why don't
teleported
you
in
teleport out?
from the no, not with our own ability. Didn't you read the inscriptions?
I looked for some, but I didn't see them.
Our ability to read that foreign language is very difficult.
We kind of came in the back door.
I feel like we came in the hard way.
Or an easier way, we
Well,
could have
if-
cut off a bunch of. What
Maybe
we had
the
to
way
go
you
through.
came in is our way out.
Well, how did you come in?
We were teleported in. We read
Well, where did you come from?
From
What
where?
door?
Where
from
did
the
you? Where
from
did
the
you?
plundered tomb.
Like, but
There's a teleporter there?
There is. Didn't you read the inscriptions?
well, we're
Of course not. No, you said you found another way, but perhaps that way is our way home.
Okay, well, I'm believing you more now. Can you any of you do
I want to
healing
know
magic?
more about like what exactly did you do?
We're
to
all
teleport
warriors here.
We could actually use some warriors.
You sure you don't want to join us in our quest to free Amun-Ra?
After the things we've seen here, we're definitely ready to go home.
What have you seen?
We thought that we were lost here. It could have been weeks. It could have been months. We have no idea.
Okay, let's lead them out to that. Or should we just tell them?
We'll support you in your efforts on this level as long as you promise to take us back to where you came in from.
Oh, okay.
That's reasonable.
Or we can lead you out, and you can just give us a cipher for that language.
No,
No, I can read it. I can read the language. I don't think we saw the inscriptions. Because there's nothing in anything I translated that says anything.
Yeah,
about it.
because there was one room we never actually went in. Our
That.
our neighborhood friendly thief went down, peeked in, came back. There was priests in flames.
Oh,
They
It's
were
probably
eating
sick.
still beating hearts. It was horrible. We didn't want to go down there.
It was probably, my guess is it's something in there because that's the only room we didn't go to.
okay. Well, let's let them support us this floor, and then we'll get them out of here. We could use all the warrior help we could.
Well, keep going south then. Oh, I open the door. Do I see mist?
let's see.
While he's looking around, I just want to search the floor to see if there's any
In
key
this
or
room,
map or anything.
you find nothing. It's just an empty room, just like the one that you came in from.
And then the archway with the smoke.
Yep.
Okay. I wink at Thad and then continue through. And hug the wall, and I just walk through.
I hug the wall.
And we
Okay.
tell
Hug
them
the
this-
wall. I
Make
yell
sure to-
back.
Well, that's why I was
Um,
winking, so we didn't tell them. It would have been funny.
Oh.
We also need to arm length, so don't go too far.
Yeah.
Fucking weasel. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Can I search this floor real
Jump in the
quick?
well.
Sure.
I
Roll
don't know if you want to be
intelligence.
poking through the bones of those.
Oh, I rolled a
dolls.
2.
Okay. Yeah, you search. It's just filled with bones, bones and dust.
Okay, I'll bring up the rear.
People that couldn't find their way out.
Okay. And yep, clears into a hallway there with doorways to the east, west, and south.
Jesus.
New south?
And we need to draw this, I think.
Well, so far we've gone west and south and south and south.
All right, so this area.
There's a ring on the floor.
We know how that's going to go.
Yeah. Yep, just more mists.
Okay, no inscriptions above the archways or anything.
Nope.
Okay. South. Keep going.
Yep.
Yeah. Davin, good. Okay. Hug the
We could
wall.
Yep.
go south and then go over one and go north once we hit the end.
Whoa.
All right. You guys head into this room. It's an octagonal room with 4 exits, a domed ceiling, and a prone human skeleton in the center of the floor. A vaguely sulfurous smell assails the nostrils. The
Wasn't
exits
me.
here all look identical, separated from one another by identical walls, and exits are about 10 feet wide. You see the rust orange mists swirling on the other side of the archways. Clearly visible.
What are these levers?
Yep, clearly visible from anywhere in the room. A lever is set in the center of each wall, and just above is an inscription that says, "Pull me," in several languages. The levers obviously pull upwards. The skeleton lies in the center of the floor, its arm extended above its head. It holds a sword in his arm, the point indicating one of the exits.
Huh.
I look at the ceiling.
It is domed.
Search the skeleton.
Okay, go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
10 I missed.
Okay.
It's pointing this hallway.
Should we lift any of these levers?
No.
I'm sorry.
They're going to be traps.
You had to make an intelligence check. You rolled a 10 and failed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turns out the smartest guy in the.
Davin takes a look at the body and succeeded in an intelligence check.
It's a skeleton with a sword.
Gears old, swords old, or what?
Yeah, there's no like bag or gear per se, just rotted clothing.
Some old adventurer or guard or something. Does it look like armor that might be part of this place or no?
He's not wearing armor.
No. Does the sword look like something that's typically used in this part of the world?
You can't tell.
Nondescript sword.
Just a
Just a
nobody.
basic sword.
It's a prop setting.
Let's
I wonder why he's pointing that way.
Let's go
try
that way.
it. It's either something really dangerous or really important. Either way.
And we're doing nothing with the levers?
No, I say no. It's got to be a trap. It's too obvious.
Yeah, I mean...
Like the ring. Did we
pull
not
me.
learn
I
anything
mean,
from
pull
the
me
ring?
is the same as pull my finger. Nothing
Right,
Yeah.
that's...
stands-
My uncle used to do that.
The Third's grandpa used to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's me.
Except he would actually shart instead of fart.
By the power of Shen. Oh,
Zentha's got her hand on Weasel's shoulder.
my hand's on Zentha's shoulder. Looks like Ayla's behind me. Davin.
Okay.
Elred. She's looking kind of creepy.
She looks at you. You're one to talk.
I'm honorable knight.
Whoa.
Are you?
I'm an honorable maiden, elvish
Maiden.
princess.
That can't find her way out of a tomb.
What are they doing in the tomb in the first place?
Well, don't
Any-
taunt her.
Any inscriptions?
No.
No
No inscriptions.
You're a princess?
What do you know of elvish royalty?
What does that matter? I assume princess is pretty prestigious. like it is in human society?
She raises her nose to you.
Oh, I see how you are.
Yeah, that Ayla.
I thought Elrid was the one saying she was a princess.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Elrid. The one next to third.
Come on, Thad.
You guys lose Weasel.
Because Thad can't move his.
So Thad, before you go over there, you guys hear the drawing of weapons. Weasel, roll initiative.
Son of a bitch.
Thad fell asleep at the wheel.
Damn it, Grandpa! Now's not the time for a nap.
Well, and technically the fucking elf did too, because as soon as contact was not made, something should have been said.
All right, so she gets an attack on Weasel first for surprise.
Oh, honey, now isn't the time. Let's get out of here first.
And
I felt the same way myself.
but she missed in the darkness. She's like, shit. And then you're like, what? Whoa, right? And then you grab your blade. And
I was waiting for this.
Now it is your turn, Weasel.
Oh, honey, we had so much in common. I attack.
Clam chop.
AC 12.
Let's see. AC 12
and I scream,
is a
it's
miss.
a trap!
You miss.
Do we hear some shit going down?
Yeah, I scream, it's a trap.
And
Gavin squeezes
she
Ayla's
swings.
shoulder a bit, like, don't do it.
No, hold on. This is all happening pretty fast here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
I
see.
do have
This
the alertness proficiency.
AC 1 against Weasel.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a hit.
All right.
I'm fragile.
9 points of damage. She slashes you good. Whoosh.
My shout turns into a squeal.
You're like, ah! You guys hear Weasel squealing. Everyone roll initiative. Oh, we'll just go ahead and start over the initiative. Everyone roll initiative. Let's move that over here. All right. You guys all hear the shout from around the corner, and Elred over here is going to turn and stab at the third. She's like, you big lummox. AC 3.
That's a miss.
Okay. Weasel, your turn.
I'm going to shift myself in the doorway so I can, like, shout at them and strike at Senta again.
Okay.
AC 6.
Miss. The third.
Can I shoot? Well, I'm gonna just pop her in the face with my maul.
Go for it.
Bam!
Hammer smash face.
So AC -4.
Hit.
11 points of damage. First attack.
Okay.
Oh, you still up?
Yep.
Hit her again.
Tell her twice.
No. AC of 6.
Oh, that's not good.
Miss.
That
Thad.
was a ton of damage too. Shit. That'd have been like 16 damage. Betrayal! Betrayal!
Mm-hmm. Thad, what are you doing?
Well, since Ayla's was holding on to me,
Yeah.
Throw her into the hallway.
No. Like, is she close enough where I can see her?
Yeah, there's no mist in this chamber where you are.
Oh. There's no mist at all?
So there's mist here and here and here. But this area here where you can see the stone floor, there's no mist.
Oh. Well, I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
And target it all on Ayla. So she is at a -3 today.
Okay. Fails.
She is not moving for a while.
Okay. Davin.
Okay, seeing what Thad just did, Davin's gonna turn towards Elrid here and pop him twice.
Okay.
First is a miss, and the second is armor class 1.
Hit.
Okay. And that is 9, 10, 12 points of damage.
You punch her right in the throat, crushing, her esophagus or whatever. Blood splurts out, gets all over your face, Davin. She falls to the ground. As she falls, she turns into this very familiar-looking form, all white, smooth, alien-looking thing. Similar to... Yep.
It's a doppelganger?
And now it's Zinth's turn.
Oh no, they've infected
More
us.
doppelgangers?
And I believe Elrid
We just killed one.
Was facing the third, so third, you're the one wearing all that blood. Sorry.
All right.
Your hand goes through her throat and it spits out the other side. I'm like, what?
Miss against Weasel. And Ayla is...
She's held for 13 rounds.
Dead. Weasel, your turn.
I'm going to kick Zentha into the corridor.
Okay. So... You're going to just try
And
to
I'm
do
going
kind
to
of a
fumble.
hand-to-hand...
And I'm going to fall
Okay.
instead.
You fall. Third.
You kick so hard, your second foot comes out from underneath you and you fall.
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Trying to channel your inner Davin and it
7,
fails.
8. I see him fall. I'm gonna go try to pick him up.
Okay, you spend your action getting him back on his feet.
Drag him out of there.
Well, yeah. I mean, like,
Well, you help him to his
pick
feet.
him up first. Yeah.
Thad.
I can't really see into that mess, can I? Well, seeing that this isn't a real person after the other one showed its doppelganger form, I'm just going to smash her in the head with my mace.
Okay. All she was doing was rubbing your shoulders.
Well, not anymore.
Okay.
Maybe Ayla was the good one.
Yeah, if she doesn't turn, I'm going to feel so bad.
Extra penance for you tonight.
Okay, so you swing, just roll, just don't fumble.
Oh, I just... Do. I
Okay.
did not fumble.
Okay. 4 points of damage.
Oh, it would be 5 because it's a +1 made.
Okay.
You can put that in damage bonus in that section, and it would automatically add it each time. Oh, it is
Oh.
already.
Oh,
Davin's turn.
it is in there.
Yeah.
So it was only 4 points, not 5.
Okay.
My mistake.
I take it the smoke starts there, right?
Correct.
That's why I didn't rush in.
Mm-hmm.
You can only see 6 inches in front of your face in the smoke, the mist.
And the weasel screaming, "It's got me!" So I'm flailing on the ground.
Third's like hauling him back. We got you, buddy.
Something's
What's
got me!
ya?
Can Davin pick him up and just put him behind him?
No, because he's like 3 feet from you, and so you can move in, right? So yeah, you move into the mist, feeling around. You grab onto him. Okay.
I don't want to go into the mist.
Okay. If you're not going into the mist, then you don't see anything.
I thought the third already helped him up.
He's standing. So he's standing in the mist.
Yeah, okay.
Hear Weasel screaming, "The end is near! They're dragging me away!
What's got you?
So long, my friends!"
Why won't you come for me? The
All right.
guilt.
Zentha's going to attack.
Yeah, I mean, Davin's just going to be there to defend.
And critical hit.
Son of a bitch.
Double
So
damage.
much for defending. Been nice knowing you.
14 points to the weasel.
It was a good life, no
You're being
regrets.
held, so like the third's holding you up, and she's just like, "Thanks."
Put me down!
Stop using the weasel as a shield. You have plate
I'm
armor.
not your shield. Swords are coming out of my chest.
I'm here to help. Wait, what
Weasel.
are you doing?
I cry and blindly thrash out in rage.
Okay.
AC 9.
Miss.
It's not my night.
No. The third.
Well, I'm gonna. Can I pull him back through?
Yeah.
Like,
do a strength check.
Which I rolled a 4, so yeah.
Yeah. So you pull him to the other side of you, like that.
And then get my hammer ready because I don't know. I don't see what was hitting him. So
Okay.
There's an
That.
army of them.
smash Ayla or heal the weasel.
Just don't mix the two up.
You're like, oh wait, oops.
Heal Ayla, smash the weasel. Damn it.
Okay.
Dad, what are you doing?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
That's that's what we were talking about.
Well, she's not going anywhere. So I'm going to go up and do a cure light. Nice. You got 8 hit points back, Weasel.
Nice.
Davin.
I take it the Athena can't be seen, is that right? Still
Correct.
in the smoke?
But you can see
Doppelganger.
Ayla.
Yeah, but she's held, right?
Yeah.
Currently, she's standing here like this with tears coming down her face. Or actually, she's frozen like this. Right? With tears coming down her face.
Bad punched her in the nose with his mace.
Yeah, some blood trickling down. Some tears.
She's probably the only one that's not adopted.
Right.
Dang it.
Davin's gonna go up to her and just be like, you might as well just change back right now. Show us your true face.
She can't. She's held.
I mean, I guess that does affect abilities, but Davin doesn't really know that. He says it anyway, and that's going to
Okay.
be his turn.
Okay. And you are now.
I'm waiting in
out of-
anticipation.
She took
Oh,
off.
she took off. No, I kicked her into the mist, so she's lost forever. That's my story.
They probably have a way to get through it without getting all head fucked.
I thought we were done with doppelgangers after Wyrick.
Should we tie her up here?
I walk over and stab her.
Roll an attack, just don't fumble. A third time.
Oh, a -2. There we go.
Yeah, it's a hit.
I have 6 points of damage.
Ugh. Stab her in her side. Pull your sword out. Bleeding.
Is it red blood?
Yeah.
What did doppelgangers bleed?
I have no idea.
Well, what
How
is
long?
what did the other one that you smashed bleed? That's dead,
Red.
like right next to us.
Yeah, I drag her body back over here. Are we
Stab her again.
Okay.
third or
6,
How much damage?
7.
Okay.
what are you doing, Weasel?
I look at these guys. Are you not going to help?
No,
Well, I'm wondering if
it's a living being.
Third's
don't know.
dragging a dead one away. No. What the fuck?
Kind of evil, like killing
It's like
someone.
the pulled mind eater all over again.
Yep.
oops.
Davin's going to bind Ila's hands.
I stab her again.
Okay.
It is seriously the pulled mind eater all over again. Critical.
Okay.
Oh, you're stabbing Ila?
Max damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been sitting there
right.
sticking her while
10
we've
points
been
of damage.
standing there like, what are you doing?
Dead.
I thought he was sticking the dead one.
All right. Dead. She's dead. She turns back into a doppelganger as well.
Okay, good.
Oh,
I
was
had you
gonna
guys
feel real
nervous, though, didn't I?
Jeez, guys, do I
I
have
was
to
gonna
do
say-
everything?
I was gonna
we
feel
thought- we
real
thought she was
shitty
an
if she
elf.
didn't change back.
the third's like, I thought for sure she was an elf. She was captured by these doppelgangers. I'm gonna search them.
Okay.
They have clothes on still, or they?
No, it
Ooh,
all just
4.
turns back into their whitish, grayish skin. It was all part of the facade.
The illusion.
Weird. So they must have been like tricking people for all these years that come in here to eat them, I guess.
All those bones.
Although
were-
there is a short sword there.
Oh, that they used.
Hmm. There's 2 short swords laying on the ground.
Let's put them in the hole. Pop the hole open.
Okay.
Which way?
Let's head south.
Well, he was pointing this way. Should we keep heading west?
Yeah, but you go first.
Okay. Get my maul out.
Set up the chain again when we need to pass through clouds, right?
I liked it that they attacked as soon as Weasel was alone. Come on, Bad, don't make the same mistake as last time.
Hey, I'm updating party treasure. Hold on, hold on. Don't go running off.
Hold your weasel.
He's like got his little notes out, recording.
No, I'm folding the hole back up, putting it away, and knocking my camera down.
Just hang on there, dude. Let's not give Cliffy anything to jump at.
I can't even see where everybody went.
Around the
We
corner.
went south.
No. We didn't
Oh, no,
go
that's right.
south.
We went north.
We went-
These shadows suck dick. The pillars that
Oh.
create them, though.
The
Get in the way of
third,
moving.
roll a wisdom check for me.
11. Do I have 11? Oh, yeah, I made it. Right to
You think you hear horses' hooves.
I tell the weasel, hey, can you hear that?
I will hear noise. 30%.
Yeah. Sounds like horses trotting somewhere.
Trotting?
Yeah, like
Huh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Everyone coming?
And keep going. There's nothing we can do about it.
I'm waiting for Davin to move.
the third. You turn the corner, and you look down this hallway, and you see a 7.5-foot tall Minotaur wielding a battle axe, and he turns, and you hear the trot, 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 trot as he steps. Turns, looks towards you. He snorts, and you see the steam or whatever. And everyone roll initiative.
This isn't the bathroom.
Now we know where all this fog is coming from.
I can't imagine with this false way in and all that kind of stuff, they get that much food in form of adventurers come in this way. So
Maybe
he's probably a weak Minotaur that hasn't eaten very well.
So you don't need our help then.
Weasel.
7 foot tall. He's the same as me.
I
Probably
will
twice as wide.
throw my hood on and then dive across the doorway opposite the third.
Okay.
Because I can't really see in the room, so I'm just diving in that corner to take
Yep.
stock.
Yep.
Okay.
You
And
see
hold
the
action.
Okay. You see the Minotaur there, but he doesn't see you. The third.
I charge him with my maul and do an uppercut,
Okay.
knock him off his feet. Oh, let me see. Let's roll maul attack.
God, he's as wide as the room.
Yeah, he's big.
Oh shoot,
Dude.
that was not good. AC. First attack, AC of 8.
Miss.
Second attack. AC 0.
Hit.
So he's large, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
8 damage.
Okay. He grunts. Davin.
Okay. Davin's gonna move to there and punch it.
Okay.
Punch it in the nards.
Minotaur's got nards.
That is armor class 3.
Hit.
Armor class 3, is that a hit or
Hit.
a miss? Okay. And 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Jump.
And then armor class 4.
Hit.
And that is 9 points of damage.
Okay. That.
Well, I gotta get around the corner so I can see what's. Holy cow!
Holy cow, indeed.
Right, right.
Oh, my Shantea.
You're just about as accurate.
I'm going to cast Aid on. Can't remember what Bless did. It's the wrong book anyway. I'm going to cast Aid on. God damn it.
That's not what you should call your grandson, that.
I will cast Aid on my grandson. You get 6 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And you are under the same effects as a blessed spell.
+1s. Yep. All right.
Okay.
The Minotaur is going to...
+1 to attack, right?
I need to look.
It is going to try to bite. Yeah, it's going to try to bite at the third. Oh. All right, that's a hit. That's a critical.
That doesn't sound good.
Bit your head off, third.
Oh,
Death?
man, he goes down to 0. Yeah, so he
Yep, that's what he did.
he
Ripped your
leans
throat out.
in and he like gnaws right into your throat and rips it out and spits it on the ground, and the third is like right, falls up against the
Holy
wall. The and then he swings his axe over at Davin.
Well, that's a waste of my Aid spell.
Didn't aid him very much. And then he swings over at Davin with his axe, and he hits AC 5.
Miss.
Okay. Weasel, your turn.
The third comes charging out of the mist.
Pretty disgusting. I feel a little queasy.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. You can't believe
It
it.
was very gross. I'm going to leap forward over his body and avenge him.
Okay.
Thanks, Weasel.
AC 12.
As you're dying, you
Miss.
feel somebody push you to the ground.
All right. Third is down. He's got -1 now. As he's bleeding out. Davin.
Gonna punch this thing again,
Okay.
and I'm gonna fumble.
Awesome.
Is this the end of the
Makes
game?
Absolute
Maybe.
no sense whatsoever. But
Santa
Okay,
walks
so-
out from behind Thad and backstabs.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
yeah, that's
You know
why it
what?
makes
And-
no sense whatsoever.
In Taekwondo,
So-
I did hit
so,
myself,
yeah,
so
you-
it is possible.
You swing, back your fist or whatever, but slam your hand up against the wall as you were going
And
in for the punch. Roll damage.
I rolled 6, and I have a +3 to that, so I just did 9 to myself.
So
Basically,
so you do half damage, so 4.
Oh, okay.
4 points of damage.
so I didn't completely undo the
Oh, you're
last
just like,
healing I
bam!
got.
You just couldn't believe what you saw when the third went down. You freaked out and you're just like, I'm going to punch him so hard. Wham! Oh, my head. Okay.
I'm sorry. I somehow don't think a monk would be saying, I'm going to punch him so hard.
Whatever
I'm
Davin
gonna
says.
get you. I'm gonna get you.
I shall send you back to the abyss, foul creature. Ah!
Is the
Open
Minotaur
palm
stunned
strike
with
him
laughter?
right into his horns.
Thad.
I'm going to attend to my grandson
Okay.
and stop him from bleeding out.
All right, you stabilize him back to 0 hit points. And the Minotaur is now going to attack. Weasel's pretty brave. Oh,
I thought you'd get around him.
he is going to bite at
I figure
Weasel.
there's no way.
He's going to do the same thing again. He's going to bite at Weasel and then swing his axe at Davin. So he's going to first he's going to try to bite, and he hits. Oh, he rolled really low. He hits AC 10.
Miss.
So he tries to bite at you, and you're like, whoa! And then he swings.
Nobody
his,
bites the weasel.
And then he swings his axe towards Davin, AC -3.
Hit.
And that is going to be.
Melisana used to try that move all the time.
The neck bite.
Oh, why isn't that?
Love bite.
Dice aren't rolling. Let's go back. Let's try it now. 6 points of damage from the axe. Now it's Weasel's turn.
Steel, don't fail me now. I swing. AC 12. God.
Miss.
And then can I maneuver like along the side of him as I'm attacking him?
Sure, you could step into that mist or whatever towards the north to get around. Yeah. 1. And you could go like there and then there, something like that.
No, I'll just stand over here.
Okay. The third is still bleeding. I mean, he's not bleeding anymore. He's been stabilized. Davin.
Gonna punch him again, a couple times this time. That's AC 10,
Miss.
and that's AC -2,
That's a hit.
and that is 10 points of damage.
Alright. He goes down.
Damn. Minotaur.
He goes down like the third.
Yep. He goes down.
Minotaur.
I'm going to pull out a potion of extra healing and get the third's mouth tilt back,
Can
Just
pull it
pour
out
it down
of
his
the third's
throat.
belt.
carefully pouring it.
Yeah, just pour it in the hole in his throat.
Or just pour it in his throat.
Nice. $22 points back.
Damn.
Nice.
Dang.
That's why I said nice when I rolled it.
All right, you regain consciousness there, the third.
What happened? What was that? Shantae came to me in a dream, I thought.
I saw a
She said
meadow.
She said, "You lose."
She said, beware of the Minotaur that's at the center of this maze.
You hear her say, fatality.
God.
Yeah, a Minotaur bit you.
Yeah.
Oh my
Pretty
God.
badass.
I got this
More
big
more
these
accurately-
scars on my neck now. It's like these teeth mark
You
scars.
sound like the Kurgan.
Yeah.
More accurately, that's the second throat you've ever had in your life.
Oh yeah, like I have to stitch it together.
Now Thad grew it back for you.
I
Alright.
got a big old scar on my throat now, huh?
Well, shall we go south?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of down on hit points still. Do you have any more healing, or are you almost
Oh,
down?
yeah. I got healing. Because I got 4 more potions of extra healing.
Well, we should save those if you have a spell.
But I do have spells. I'll cast.
The monk's
Here,
not going to let you move any further. He's got his hand on your shoulder. He's
Grabs
holding you
my
there.
belt loop.
You got 1 more hit point back.
Oh, thanks.
One of those child tethers. God damn it, Weasel.
Well, actually, I'm going to use one of my extra healing. Is it 3d8?
It's 3d8 plus 3.
BDSM choke
7.
chain.
8. 6. That's a good one. 7, 8, 6.
Better than the lay on hands I did for 1.
24. Nice. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go. Keep going south.
All right, once everybody's linked up, we'll move on.
Want that?
I'm trying to find us. I got technical map.
Back up there, Weasel.
Okay.
Beware the hoof.
Aren't they typically solitary?
I hope so.
We'll find out.
We're ready to go. Weasel.
Okay. Yeah, and so this opens up into, you exit out of the mist into this kind of a standard 30-foot corridor.
I'm gonna lay hands on the weasel for 4 points.
You mean cure light wounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to save
Thank you, Thad.
my lay on hands for emergency.
Shall we continue south?
Now I'm all turned around.
I think it's probably just as good as any. So, yeah, let's do that.
You just continue feeling the walls.
Yep, always. Not just feeling it, but like leaning on it physically.
Yeah.
He's just rolling.
You feel like you've been here before.
Oh, Jesus. All right, well, north.
So much for that sword pointing.
Hey now, we're not there yet. And his better clue as anything is either pointing to warn us of the Minotaur or pointing the way out. So it's probably just pointing to warn of the Minotaur. Don't go this way.
Battle ahead.
Battle ahead, yep, exactly. Ooh, what's this? Oh, shit. Missed.
An intersection.
Any inscriptions or anything?
Nope.
Shall we?
We shall. I feel like we're one of those old Nintendo games with the 4 people that are getting led around.
Oh yeah, like Phantasy Star or something.
Yeah, or original Final Fantasy, I think had. No, Ultima, original Ultima was like that.
South or west?
Didn't we just come from the south?
No. This is a new south.
It's a sure.
Or west. I think I might see the outline of a doorway through the mist here to the west.
I think you're correct.
Let's check it out.
Through the mist.
Yep, sure enough. It's a 10 foot by 10 foot little corridor without any mist, and there is a wooden door to the west.
Check for traps, 60%.
I bet you if we up those levers,
It is
it
not
would have
trapped.
cleared all the mist.
Okay.
I open it.
Okay. The door opens into an empty 30-foot square room.
I'm just happy there's no mist.
And we're going to stop there, Thad. Thad, you step on the floor here, setting off a trap. Give me a saving throw versus poison.
Uh-oh.
There. Oh.
Roll that number or higher.
Yeah, because for me to fail, I have to roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I rolled a 10.
Holy whoa.
Okay, so you made it. A dart shoots out of the wall, hits you in the neck. You pull it out. You made your save, so you're going to take just 5 points of damage as the skin just immediately turns red and starts kind of getting kind of hot. You're like, I can shake it off.
Shake it off.
But you still take
I
5.
carefully retrace my steps back down.
Hey, dart trap. Research.
I'm gonna search this wall before I go. Is there any secret doors or anything?
I'm
Go ahead and
questioning
roll
my own
intelligence.
research method.
I rolled a 6, so yeah, I did make my intelligence roll.
You don't detect anything on this wall.
Okay. Then I retrace my steps out. Well,
Okay.
Any inscriptions on the walls that I can see through the doorway? Using Thad's mace.
You do not see any inscriptions in there.
Okay. Shall we go south?
yeah. Stupid door. Yeah.
Well, that room's.
And there is a door to the west.
I open it.
Okay. Okay. You look inside, and in this 30-foot square room, spears thrust from the floor to the top of the domed ceiling. The skeletal remains of a dwarf in banded armor is pinned to the dome by several of the spears. Even his carrying bag is stuck clear through. The shafts are 1.5 inches in diameter and spaced about 6 inches apart, though through the spears, the glint of jewels can be seen some 15 feet away on the floor, apparently spilled from the bag overhead.
I search any like levers or resets right here on the outside or around the doorway.
What's your
How high
find
is the
remove
roof?
traps?
60.
You do not detect anything like that.
He can't make it through the spears like they're like a wall.
What's that?
I'm picturing more of a bamboo forest
Yeah.
spear.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a bamboo forest. Yeah.
Can he make it like slide through them, or is it too?
They're
No,
6
they're
inches apart.
Nope, you can't fit through it.
Can we smash them? Are they wood?
They are
inch
wood.
and a half thick.
You want to try making it over there? We could laser through them. Like,
There's no reset, huh?
we'll just laser all the spheres down.
I bet that's what those levers do. I bet those levers reset the traps.
Why don't we just laser through
Maybe, yeah.
the bamboo forest?
It's true, we have the lasers.
If they're only an inch thick, that mace of yours alone, just swinging that back and forth, would just knock these things down pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
Using up ammo.
That's true. Can I just smash? How would it take a smash to smash through them, or like, what would it take to smash through a spear?
Oh, it would take you. You would take you like 5 to 10 turns to smash your way through it.
Yeah, so I'll start doing.
Okay. All right, you start smashing. So go ahead and move.
Smash!
Okay.
My throat still hurts. It's a bit sore. Does anyone have any cough drops?
Okay. One
I
turn.
just-
One turn goes by. You smash through. You can take a
drop.
little bit of a step in.
Mm-hmm.
Davin and Weasel and Thad, roll wisdom.
Ooh.
I made it by 1.
I made
Rolled
it by
5.
12.
Made
You
it by 7.
you hear hoof prints. You know.
Oh,
and
crying out loud.
yeah, but you can't tell from what
Footfalls.
direction. You can hear it.
I just I tell
Run.
the third hold up where the racket is brought attention to probably another Minotaur. We hear hoof prints from somewhere but can't tell where.
Vengeance.
You guys listen for a minute and
I'm gonna step out of the hallway next to like the third in case it's like charging through the mist.
so there's not enough room. He's only spent a little bit of time so far.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm frantically clawing at the back of this.
Yeah, you're just like,
Yeah,
it doesn't go
sooner-
anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere.
Sooner or later, we're never going to find Weasel again. So I hope everybody has already accepted that fact. As long as his feet keep moving.
It's just like one of those dogs that's a runner. You know, you just gotta like just accept it.
Okay. So what do you guys do?
So we need to put a leash on the weasel.
I'm just gonna keep smashing.
Okay.
We're gonna get these jewels.
I
It might be one of the star gems.
It's a dead end. To the south.
don't think
We have to run
You
north.
guys, you just hear him
Thad-
crash, 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 crash,
Thad,
crash, crash.
you and I take up defensive position here, and we'll let the third do his work. And as soon as we are faced with something, he'll stop doing his work and back us up. The
Yeah,
All right, you
Weasel
make
will
it.
do whatever Weasel does.
I do have the alertness.
Shield
that
wall.
reduces
Shield
surprise.
wall.
You make it to the gems on the ground, and it's an assortment of jewels. So you see
Is that a
sparkling. on
star
the ground.
gem?
You don't know. It just looks like
Okay.
standard gems.
I'll pick them up and put them in a pouch.
Okay.
Can I reach the pouch that the guy is holding? See if there's a map or anything.
It is. How tall is that ceiling?
Was he's on the spikes? I'll knock out the spikes that's holding him up.
So they're about 30 feet up. Give me a wisdom check.
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, it's about 30 feet up. And so yeah, you can smash the pieces that are holding the dwarf or the dwarf skeleton.
I'll stand out of the way so it doesn't fall on me.
Sure. Yep, it falls down the ground.
And search his pouch to see if it had a map or anything.
The pouch looks like it's all ripped up and all of its contents had fallen out.
No keys or a map on the skeleton.
Roll intelligence.
I missed that. Okay.
Nope, just the armor.
Oh, there's armor?
Yeah, there was banded.
Oh, well,
banded
it's too
armor.
small for me. Anyway, I'll carry the gems out. I'll show Weasel, hey, check these out. You're probably the best to evaluate them.
Hang on to those. He's gone.
Has the footprints gotten louder?
I haven't heard him for a while.
Okay.
Should we go north?
South is a dead end. We came from the east, so yeah, let's go north.
You got the assorted gems down on your character sheet, Keith?
Yeah.
Oh no, we came. Oh, okay. So we didn't go east.
We've been going
No.
west this whole time.
So go back down. And we need to go east.
Oh, we haven't come from the south over here.
The south is a dead end. That's where I tried to run away from the Minotaur.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware because we can't see you.
Oh no, we've been here too. We've been up where it's gonna lead.
That's okay.
So we'll want to go north here. So east is home base, west we've been to, south we've been to. So we'll keep going north.
So that central area must be that trap reset. We don't want to reset the traps because then we'll get hit by it.
Yep, you turn a corner. Looks like the mist will clear up and there's a door at the other side.
I open it.
All right. Yeah, you go to check out the door, and I think we're actually going to stop there for the evening. Dun dun dun. It's a good place to stop.
Oh
Ooh,
man.
Wandering
brutal.
around the magical fog.
Yep, the magical
the
fog
maze.
of this. Yeah.
Rats in a maze.
Totally. So anyway, tune
Never
in.
gonna remember where we're at.
I know. I know. What, you guys weren't mapping as you were going? Oh, adventurers, you call yourselves. Jeez. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone, and tune in next week as we continue the
Yep.
Desert of Desolation,
Keep
Wildlands,
smiling.
Arid Heart.
It's a good